Both the carbon power torque and aluminum power torque systems share the same service procedure for removal and installation of the right side bearing. Begin by lifting with a flat bladed screwdriver, carefully lifting and removing a C-clip above the bearing. And this will be returned once bearing is repressed. The bearing adapter is now engaged. Engage the bearing adapter in line with the crank arm. Make sure the adapter is fully engaged. The wings and holes are in line with the spindle. Engage the puller over the spindle and make sure that the adapter fingers are in the holes of the bearing adapter. And gently snug so there's not a lot of play. The adjusting knobs, no side to side play. We're pulling in a straight line. Tighten the handle, lift the fingers, lift the adapter, and pull. Pull the bearing. Bearing is popped up. It is free. Tool comes off. And we're ready for the new bearing. The bearing installation is the same procedure between the carbon and the aluminum power torque crank systems. The bearing installs over the spindle. There will be a seal, a protective dirt seal on the crank. Bearing is placed on top. Bearing installation tool, much like a headset crown race installer, is on top. We are driving on the inner race of the bearing. You may place a rag on the workbench for protection of the cosmetic of the crank arm. You need a firm work surface. We strike repeatedly to fully seat the bearing. The last step, the clip must be installed on top of the spindle. It is pushed down. You can use, again, bearing installer tool. The click tells us that it's fully engaged and the bearing is installed and is ready to go back on the bike.